Hello everyone. Today we'll start with the lecture 4 of commission, brokerage and discount. In this lecture we'll be studying discount more deeply. Let me start with some basic terms. The first one is the drawer and the drawee. A person who draws the bill is known as the drawer, and a person on whom the bill is drawn is known as a drawee. If we consider a transaction between a businessman and a customer, the businessman is the drawer and the customer is the drawee. Next, the date of bill and face value. The date on which the bill is drawn is called the date of bill, and the amount for which the bill is drawn, you can say the amount printed on the bill, is known as the face value of the bill. Basically, the face value is nothing but the sum due on the present worth. Going ahead, nominal due date and legal due date. The date on which the period of the bill expires is called nominal due date. The buyer has to make the payment to the seller on this date. And what is legal due date? Legally, the buyer is allowed to pay the amount even 3 days later. These 3 days are called the days of grace. After adding the 3 days of grace to the nominal due date, we call it as legal due date. Just need to add 3 more days to the nominal due date to get the legal due date. Next term, discounting of a bill. If the drawee of the bill wants money before the legal due date, there is a facility available in the bank or with an agent or in some firm you can go, who can discount a bill and pay the amount to the drawer after deducting some amount from the face value of the bill. This is called discounting the bill. For example, if the drawee, the buyer wants to pay the bill to the seller before the legal due date and wants some help, he wants to discount his bill, so he can go to a bank or some other where. Okay, discounting of the bill. If the drawee of the bill wants money before the legal due date, there is a facility available at the bank or with an agent who can discount a bill, pay the amount to the drawer after deducting some amount from the face value of the bill. This is called discounting of the bill. We'll be understanding these terms more precisely while solving the examples. What do you mean by banker's discount? When a bill is discounted at a bank, banker will deduct the amount from the face value of the bill at the given rate of interest from the period from the date of discounting to the legal due date and pay the balance to the drawer. This amount is known as the banker's discount. The amount paid to the holder of the bill after deducting banker's discount is known as the cash value of the bill paid on the date of discounting. The banker's discount is called the commercial discount. And what is the true discount? True discount is calculated on the present worth, and banker's discount is calculated on the face value. So you can see the difference between both of them. Whenever they ask you for true discount, you need to calculate it on the present worth. But when they ask you for banker's discount, you need to calculate it on the face value. And hence, when you compare both of these values, the banker's discount is higher than the true discount. So here again we have some relationships. And what is banker's gain? Oh, I missed that. What is banker's gain? Banker's gain is basically the difference between banker's discount and the true discount. The difference between both of these is known as banker's gain. It is equal to the interest on true discount. So you can calculate simple interest on true discount to find banker's gain. We go ahead with some basic relationships that we have discussed in the definitions. What is banker's discount? It is the interest calculated on sum due. What was true discount? It was the interest calculated on present worth. This time we are involving sum due to calculate the simple interest. So this is known as the banker's discount. Next, banker's gain is equal to banker's discount minus true discount. And what is banker's gain? It is the interest on true discount. The formula remains the same. It's the formula of simple interest. You just replace the principal by sum due for banker's discount, and you replace the principal by true discount for banker's gain. Next, cash value. What is cash value? The cash value is the amount the banker pays to the drawer. So it is the sum due minus banker's discount. Last one, banker's discount. What is banker's discount? You just flip the values there. It's just the rearrangement of the above formula. Okay, so now we move on to our first example to make your concept more clear. The question says, find the true discount, banker's discount and banker's gain on a bill of rupees 4,240 due 6 months, hence at 9% per annum. Initially, when you have a look at the sum, they have asked you to find out true discount, banker's discount and banker's gain. All these three values are interrelated, plus you've got the formulae with you. What else have they given you? On a bill of rupees 4,240. So this is the value printed on the bill. So this is your face value. Due 6 months. So this will be your period. And 9% per annum. So this is your rate of interest. Once you understand the question very well, you can put the values correctly. So solution. We start first by writing down whatever is given to you. Face value. Face value is rupees 4,240. The period given to you is half year. By half year, we can't take the period in months. Rate of interest is equal to 9% per annum. The first formula that we'll be using is to find the banker's discount. Why? Because we know one thing about the face value. Face value is equal to the sum due. So, instead of sum due, we can write the face value, which is given to you as 4,240. You replace n by the period and r as the rate of interest given to you. Divided by 100, you'll get the banker's discount. Please check your answer if you're getting the same value as I have got. Next, we move further. And here you can see I have written both the formulae that is available to us. We know banker's gain is the interest calculated on true discount, and banker's gain is also equal to banker's discount minus true discount. So what you can do again, instead of banker's discount, banker's gain, you can put BD minus TD on the left hand side. Once you replace that, put the actual values. You know what is BD, the banker's discount 190.8 minus true discount is equal to, on the right hand side, true discount on the right hand side, true discount into 9 upon 200. I've just rearranged the terms. You can calculate it, cross multiply take common terms on one side, pause the video, solve it on your own, and then try to figure out whether my answer is correct or not. See, I've just cross multiplied, taken terms common, and found out the value of true discount. Once you get the value of true discount, you already know the value of the banker's discount. You can easily find out the banker's gain by putting both the terms here, and you'll get the answer. The answer you have got for banker's gain is rupees 8.20. Please cross check your answer. If there's any mistake, please let me know in the comment box. Okay, so we move on to the next sum. A bill of rupees 6,395 drawn on 19 January 2015 for 8 months was discounted on 28th February 2015 at 8% per annum interest. What is the banker's discount and what is the cash value of the bill? You can see a situation given to you. A bill of rupees 6,395. They have given you the sum due or the face value of the bill. It was drawn on, they have given you the date of the bill, 19 January 2015. And what is the period for credit they have given you as 8 months. It was discounted on 28th February 2015. The purchaser, or you can say the buyer, went to a bank to discount the bill on 28th February 2015 at 8% per annum interest. So, what is the banker's discount and what is the cash value of the bill? It's again very simple. You need to, but a different kind of example, like unlike the previous one. We go to the solution. Our first aim is to write down whatever is given to you. So, what do you know? Once you read the sum, you come to know about the face value. Write it down, rupees 6,395. If you come to know about the rate of interest, 8% per annum. Date of drawing the bill. This is very important. It's 19 January 2015. Period of the bill. Again, that is given to you as 8 months. Nominal due date. How do you calculate the nominal due date? It is basically the date on which your bill expires. So you can count it. You can count 8 months from 19th Jan. It comes to September, 19 September 2015. But legally, the buyer gets 3 days of grace. So you need to count that as well. So what is the legal due date? It is 22nd September 2015. What else? Date of discounting. The date of discounting is the date already given to you. It is 28th February 2015. Number of days. This is a very important data. It is given to you, but you need to calculate the number of days from the date of discounting to the legal due date. The person has already discounted the bill on 28th February. But when was the legal due date? On 22nd September. So we need to know the number of days the buyer has paid the seller earlier. So the number of days is, you can calculate it using this table. In February 2015 is not a leap year, so there are 0 days because he's discounted the bill on 28th February. In March, there will be 31 days, April 30 days, May 31, June 30. When has he discounted? When is the legal due date? In September. So you need to go right from February up to September and calculate all the days that come in between 28th February to 22nd September. Just calculate it. You can use some other method as well. We just need to know the number of days between the date of discounting and the legal due date. So when you add all of them, in September, we'll calculate even the date of the legal due date. So there'll be 22 days in the September. So when you calculate all of them, what do you get? You get the total number of days. It will be 206 days. So what will be the period? We need to find out the period. Now the period is not 8 months. Now the period will be the date, the number of days from date of discounting to the legal due date. And why is it so? Because we need to calculate the banker's discount and not the present value or true discount. Okay, so it will be 20, as we have got it in the form of days, we'll divide it by 365 days to get it in the form of years. We don't get any sort of ratio, so we'll keep it as it is, 206 upon 365 years. Okay, so now we put all these values in the formula of banker's discount. In banker's discount, we calculate it on the sum due. So the sum due or the face value is already given to you as 6,395 into, instead of period, you will write down 206 upon 365. And R is what? It is the rate of interest upon 100. Simplify, cross multiply, and try to figure out whether your answer matches mine. I've just cross multiplied, simplified things further, and after cancellations and subsequent division, I've got the answer to be 288.73. Please cross check if you're getting the same answer or not. Once you get the banker's discount, is it easy to find the cash value? What do you know about the banker's discount? We've got this beautiful formula. Cash value of the bill is equal to sum due minus banker's discount. This was the last formula that I've discussed earlier. Sum due minus banker's discount. You already know what the sum due is. It's the face value. You know what the banker's discount is. You have already calculated now. So when you subtract both of them, this is what you get. This is your answer. Rupees 6,106.26. Okay, so we go to the next sum. A bill of rupees 8,000 drawn on 5th January 1998 for 8 months was discounted for rupees 7,680 on a certain date. Find the date on which it was discounted at 10% per annum. This time, basically, they have given you the face value of the bill, that is rupees 8,000. They have given you the date on which the bill is drawn, that is the date of the bill. It's 5th January 1998. For 8 months, they have given you the period of the bill. And it was discounted for rupees 7,680. What is this value? 7,680. It is the amount that is being paid to the drawer. Basically, you call it as a cash value. Rupees 8,000 is your face value. Rupees 7,680 is your cash value. On a certain date, the date is unknown to you. Find the date on which it was discounted at 10% per annum. You need to find the date of discounting. So let us start with the solution. The face value is given to you, rupees 8,000. You can call it sum due or face value. Next thing, cash value is given to you as rupees 7,680. You have got this formula. Banker's discount is equal to sum due minus cash value. What is it? Just subtract both of them, you'll get the banker's discount. It is 320 rupees. Next, there's one more data given to you, the date of drawing the bill. It is 5th January 1998 Period is given to you as 8 months. Nominal due date. How did I calculate the nominal due date? Once again, 8 months from 5th January. So when you calculate 8 months from 5th January onwards, it accounts to 5th September 1998. Again, the legal due date, it is just 3 days after the nominal due date. So 5 plus 3 is 8 September 1998. Going ahead, what is banker's discount? Banker's discount is interest on face value for n days at 10% per annum. You've got the face value, you've got 10%. Number of days is not known to you, so we take it as n. Just calculate simple interest like this. Banker's discount is known to you, so we put the value there as 320 is equal to 8,000 into, just like we have done it for the previous sum, n days is given to you, so it will be n upon 365 years. So n upon 365 into rate of interest is 10% per annum upon 100. So when we go further, just cross multiply, simplify things so that we get the value of n. Take the remaining terms to the left hand side to find the value of n. Once you do the cancellation, please pause the video and try to find the value of n and cross check. So the value of n I have got is 146 days. Please check. So, but what have they asked you? They have asked you the date of discounting. So you need to calculate 146 days before 8th September. Why have we to calculate 146 days before 8th September? It's basically because the number of days, the period that we consider for banker's discount is the period between the date of discounting to the legal due date. So if we have got 146 days, it is 146 days before the legal due date. Are you getting it? So 146 days before the legal due date. How will you calculate that? In September, you go backwards. In September, there will be 8 days. In August, 31, July 31, June 30. You just keep on adding these terms. When you feel that 146 days is over, you need to stop. So when you add all of them, you come to a conclusion that June 30 days, May 31 days, April 15 days. So total is 146 days when you take 15 days from April. So what will be the date? The date will be 15th April. Are you getting it? Okay. So we have got the date of discounting as 15th April. It is 146 days before 8th September. Thank you.